Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Hamnet. I'm the Freshman Academy Principal. One of the things we pride ourselves in Freshman Academy is being part of a family. And it's been hard having our family members not be with us this year. So we look forward to seeing you in person. We can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the family.
Hi, welcome. My name is Miss Baker. I'm the school counselor for the Freshman Academy, so our 9th graders here at Glencliff. We are so excited for you to join us here next year. You'll be working with me as you think about your academics, so how you're doing in your classes, if you need help talking to your teachers, thinking about your GPA and your pathway as you go through high school. We're also going to be talking about your college and career planning, so those steps you want to take after high school to make sure that you're prepared for those steps, that you're staying on the right path. And I'm also here to support you with any social or emotional needs you might have or needs you have with your family, any resources. I'm here to help support you and get you connected to those as well. Again, we are so excited for you to join us here at Glencliff. Welcome, and we can't wait to meet you. Hola y bienvenidos a nuestra escuela. Soy Miss Baker, la consejera escolar para estudiantes en grado noveno aquí en Glencliff. Voy a trabajar con ustedes según cursos académicos, sobre carrera y la universidad y más para apoyarles con cosas socioemocionales. Entonces, si su familia necesita un poco de apoyo o algún recurso, por favor habla conmigo y puedo conectar a ustedes con lo que necesitan. Estoy muy emocionante para conocerles. Hasta pronto. Adiós.
Hey everyone, my name is Miss Bailey and I'm the Family Resource Coordinator here at Glencliff High School. So what I do here at the Family Resource Center is I connect you to any resources that you may need at home so that you are successful here at the schoolhouse. You can have food, you can have snacks, you have hygiene products, you have diapers, we have school supplies, anything that you may need resource-wise. You always feel free to come to me and I will help you out, hook you up so that we can connect the dots and have you successful here at the school.
Hello, I'm Andrew Sanchez. I'm a senior here at Glencliff High School. I'm in the Academy of Agriculture, Automotive, and Technology in the Technology pathway. And this is our first stop. It's the freshman office. Here is located your dean, and each academy has their own dean, their own principal, and their own counselor. So this is where you can find your dean if you have any questions. So here at Glencliff High School, we have a hallway that is specifically just for freshmen. This way, when you first come here, you will get comfortable navigating our school and navigating the environment. So by the freshman office is the freshman hallway. This is where all your classes will be located. I remember 4 years ago coming here to high school. It seemed way bigger than my middle school and it was kind of nerve-wracking. But on the first day of school, there are teachers located everywhere that will help give you directions to where your classes are. So this is actually one of our freshman classes in our freshman hallway. You will be in classes just like this when we are back in session. We are excited to see you here soon in one of our typical classes, and we are excited to welcome you to our Freshman Academy family. When you come to Glencliff High School, you will take a freshman seminar course. In this course, you will learn everything that is related or regarding high school. Also, in this class, you will take a youth science test. In this test, you will see where your interests are and what your strengths are, and this will help you choose a pathway later on. This is one of our many science classes here in our science hallway. We offer physical science, agriculture, biology, chemistry, and physics. We actually have 2 greenhouses here located at our school that go along with the agriculture hallway. A few of our teachers actually have pets. If you join the agriculture pathway, you will meet one of our snakes, our many birds, and our many fish.
I'm Anna Chicas. I'm an 11th grader. I'm a part of the Academy of Health and Hospitality and the Therapeutic Services pathway. Right now we're in the main office, which is where the executive principal's office is, Mr. Wilson. If you ever have any general questions about anything, your attendance or what bus you ride, you can come here and ask anybody those questions. Next up, we will go into the library. Alright, so now we're in the library where you can check out books. If you ever want to eat your lunch here, you can as well. A lot of the testing goes in here. Sometimes there will be meetings held here and other stuff, but overall, that is what you do. Glencliff High School has lots of sports to offer, from boys and girls soccer to basketball, football, tennis, and many others. Not only that, but we offer clubs such as Hosa, Escalera, Latino Achievers, Ambassadors, and many more, which you get to choose from. In the gym, there are other events held, such as basketball games, international days, or even your PE class. But on a nice day, with nice weather, your PE teacher might let you go outside to the tennis court, football field, or anything out there. Many things take place in the auditorium, from the Winter's Arts Festival to our graders need to see the meeting play. There are other things that could happen as well, such as freshman orientation or class meetings here in the auditorium. Glencliff High School is the only high school in Tennessee which offers a mariachi band program. We have the option for you to join as a freshman, or you can also join marching band or other classes such as piano and classical piano.
the 42 faces of Glencliff, where each flag represents every single one of our students here. As we know, Glencliff is one of the most diverse high schools in Nashville, Tennessee, and we just want to represent each one of our students. We offer many visual arts classes. We offer AP Studio Art, journalism, photography, and many others which you can choose from. You also have a chance to paint murals here at Glencliff and just show a little bit of yourself at our school. Taking an art class lets you express yourself and leave a mark at the school, not only by creating murals around the school, but also by doing things such as yearbook, and working together with other students, leaving your mark here.
Hi students, my name is Mr. Burdett and I'm the Gear Up Coordinator for Glencliff High School. Gear Up is a really special program that Glencliff gets to have. It's a college readiness program specifically for the class of 2024 and the class of 2025. If you're a Wright Middle School student watching this, then you probably know me already. If you haven't met me already, hello, it's nice to meet you and I wish you the best of luck here at Glencliff. Real quick, I want to take a break from our tour and I want to share a clip with you from September 22nd, 2020. It's a clip of Miss Baker, our school counselor, who you met earlier, describing the importance of good grades as they relate to your GPA, that's your grade point average, your credits that you need to graduate. She's also going to discuss the graduation requirements. So bear with me for just a few minutes while we sort of change gears and talk about the importance of being a good student in high school, and then we'll get right back to the tour. I hope you enjoy.
So GPA stands for grade point average, and it's a way that both high schools and colleges and employers measure academic achievement while you're in high school. So it's a value that correlates with your grade. So if you look at the box below, if you get a 93 to 100, that's an A, which transfers to 4 points as your GPA. A B is 3 points, a C is worth 2 points, a D is worth 1 point, and an F, since you didn't pass the class, is worth 0 points. So GPA will play a big role in college decisions, in your future employer, because that lets them know how hard did this student work in school and how difficult of classes did they take. So our goal for you is a 3.0 or higher. 3.0 is the threshold where students start to get scholarships in college usually, and it makes employers look at you and be like, okay, they worked hard. I would like a hard worker to work for me. So that is a student that I'm interested in hiring after they graduate. We're also going to talk a little bit about the specific credits you need to graduate. Our goal is for you to graduate on time in 2024. So in order to do that, you need 28 credits. Of those credits, there are specific classes you have to pass. It's not just 28 credits of whatever class you want. It's 28 specific classes. So as you see on the screen, in white is where you can see the classes you need to graduate. In the greenish aqua color are the classes that you're taking this year for 9th grade that meet the graduation requirements. So to graduate, you need 4 credits of English. So this year you're most likely taking English 1 or ELD 9. You need 4 credits of math. So right now you're either taking integrated math 1 or 2 if you took it integrated math 1 in 8th grade. You need 3 science credits. So for this year, you're either taking environmental science or agri-science. Those both count as your 9th grade level science class. So does physical science. So if you took that in 8th grade, you're in biology right now. You also need 3.5 social studies credits. So this year, you're either taking world history or AP human geography for those credits. You need a half credit of PE, and I know many of you are looking forward to that class. That is a 10th grade class at Glencliff, so you'll have it next year. You also need 1 wellness credit, so that's why you're enrolled in lifetime wellness this year. You need 1 fine art. You need 2 credits of foreign language in the same language. So for example, you need Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. You couldn't take Spanish 1 and French 1, that wouldn't count. You need 3 CTE electives. So this is when you hear people talking about your academy and your pathway classes at Glencliff, when you're thinking if you want to do automotive, if you want to do engineering, if you want to do health sciences. And we're going to talk more about that as we get into the spring semester when you choose your 10th grade pathway. The last 5.5 are electives. So these are classes that you generally will get to choose so long as you have passed all the other classes that are required. So right now, your elective class for this year is either freshman seminar or Avid. In the future, this is when you'll have the opportunity to take things like journalism or study African American history or join the peace team and really just dig into your interests and think, what do I really want to study and learn about? So it matters what classes you are in to earn the credits. If you don't pass, you must retake the class. And sometimes at our school, that means you have to take the same class again with the same teacher. So if you're having difficulties with a class with a specific teacher, please speak to us, because our goal is for you to take each class one time and be successful and keep moving forward. Credit. Each year you can earn 8 credits. So right now you're enrolled in 4 classes. So this semester, but before December, we're hoping you get 4 of your 8 credits. In the spring, you'll get the other 4, so long as you pass all of your classes. So credits are assigned a half credit each quarter. This means you'll have 2 full credits by the end of the first quarter of 9th grade, and again, that ends coming up here in fall break. So when we leave for fall break, you will have had the opportunity to earn your first 2 credits of high school. An example, if you pass your English class first quarter, you get half a credit. If you also pass it second quarter, you will have 1 full credit and you will be done with English 1. If you fail first quarter but pass the second quarter, you have makeup work to do. That means you got 0 credit for first quarter and half a credit for second quarter. That means you have to go to summer school to make up that half credit. The only other way that you can get your full credit if you fail the first quarter and pass the second quarter is if you do what we call a grade average to get credit for both. So since the score of a 70 is passing, if your score from first quarter and your score from second quarter is a 139 or higher, you get credit for both, even if you failed the first quarter. So for example, if you look at your class and you're like, oh man, I have a 63 in my English class, you can get a 78 next quarter. That equals 141. Since that's higher than 139, and 141 divided by 2 is a 70.5, which means overall you have a 70.5 for both quarters, which is the passing grade. That means you get credit for both. However, if when you add those 2 numbers together, it's less than 139, you got to retake that other quarter to get credit. So do your best to make sure you get credit and have a grade of 70 or higher all the time. Then you don't ever have to worry about whether you have your full credit.
Hello, my name is Shamsa Hussein. I'm in the Academy of Health and Hospitality in the Therapeutic Services pathway. I am a senior this year, and today I'm here to introduce you guys to the cafeteria. Our cafeteria is one of the biggest areas here in Glencliff. It used to technically be a road that divided the high school and elementary school. That's why when we get further into the CTE hallway, it starts to get a little smaller. Another thing about the cafeteria is a lot of the students are here to just hang out sometimes or here during our 3 lunches. And as you can see, there are a lot of pictures and decorations up. A lot of this is to just show what the students can do, whether it's painting or going out on adventures. Also, we have people come in and recruit, like the Army, so if you're interested in that, they're always here. When I first came to high school, it was a big difference for me, from being from Wright Middle School's cafeteria of how small it was and being 1 grade only, to a bigger cafeteria where you would see every student here, whether they're freshmen to seniors. This cafeteria, it's not really divided, so you see a lot of groups or people who are sitting anywhere and everywhere. You should never be nervous to conversate with any of the other students. Everybody here is really nice. Another fun fact about the cafeteria, or the school in general, it used to be a dairy farm. Fun facts to remember. Next up, we're gonna go see our CTE hallway, which is the Career Technical Education hallway, which is basically where a lot of your classes, your core classes, are going to be held. Welcome to part of the CTE hallway. This part is the medical lab, or the therapeutic services area of the CTE hallway. During my freshman year, I wasn't in a CTE class just yet. I was still going through the process of learning about each academy and what each academy held for me. And I chose the therapeutic services. So this is where I'm normally at. This is my pathway, one of the best. When I was in freshman year, I wasn't normally in here, because during freshman year, you were trying to decide on where you wanted to be and what each academy held for you, which was best for you. The medical academy was the best choice for me because I wanted to be a nurse. Here in the medical lab, as you see, we do a lot of things like dissecting the pig heart, or we do CPR certification. We do a lot to do with the body, how we can nurture ourselves, and we do a lot of activities like the WIAM program. The WIAM program was a PBL that a lot of the students, whether they were from the therapeutic services or the culinary arts, came together and to figure out which was best for a human body, what could we eat, and what was right and not. Welcome to our automotive pathway, which is part of the Academy of Agriculture, Automotive, and Technology. The automotive pathway is one of the newest here at Glencliff, so if you're interested in mechanics or fixing cars, this pathway would be for you. Students get hands-on activities with actually fixing cars. This pathway also provides credit for college, so if you're interested in taking mechanic in college, this pathway is for you. Though this is our career technical education hallway, or where our classes are held, we also have our Best Buddies program for our special needs students. The Best Buddies program is where our special needs students can feel like they're part of Glencliff also. Each student is welcomed as a family here at Glencliff. They also hold plays, Our Greatest Need to Be Needed, every year to show how amazing our special needs students are. Welcome to the Avid classroom. This is one of my favorite classrooms. Sadly, this is my last year being in Avid. Our Avid class is a college class that prepares you for what you need to be in college, whether it's taking notes or applying for college. Here in the Avid classroom, everybody is welcomed and everyone is treated like family. In the Avid classroom, we learn a lot about college opportunities, and we also take college tours. So for any 8th graders in Avid currently now, this would be your next stop. Welcome to the Culinary pathway, which is also part of the Academy of Health and Hospitality. Our culinary pathway is one of our most popular pathways, actually. The culinary pathway gives students a hands-on experience in actually cooking and preparing dishes, whether it's for a contest or it's for a project. When students are not in the kitchen, they're in class preparing ingredients for their next project. Welcome to our Southern Tea Room. The tea room is just like a mini restaurant for our students to prepare dishes. A lot of our teachers are normally in here trying out new things or just eating for lunch. We normally have our Academy Advisory Board meetings in here, or sometimes they have Peaks and Rewards in here for students who are in the AB Honor Roll.